Well, I'd just like to say that as a demonstration meeting, today was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And congratulations to the EXCO of HCMT and also to our Toastmasters of the day, our co-presenters, did a fantastic job. I thought they were extraordinarily good. They obviously prepared. They prepared well enough that you didn't even notice that they were prepared. It was very natural, particularly in the first half. Point of improvement. As far as the listening role is concerned, I would have liked them to get somebody else to do it. The first section of the listening role was the questions didn't come over as good as they could have if someone was just doing the listening role and presenting the awards. But it was an absolute delight and well done. The evaluators for the prepared speeches, first evaluator was Phuc Phan with 1 Un. Phuc Phan gave a well-structured and a personal reaction. He's full of energy and enthusiasm, Phuc Phan. During the middle of his evaluation, he lost me a bit. He was using phrases like therefore, but, and I lost a bit what he was talking about. However, his energy is contagious and I really enjoyed his evaluation. Our next evaluator was Ong Keo, evaluating Duc Huy. Ong Keo is a very good evaluator. She gave a detailed analysis and delivered it. The speaker she was evaluating is an icebreaker. Icebreakers is just here, it's their first speech. All we want to do is find out where they are and give them some encouragement, maybe one point of improvement. So it's more or less just inspire them to do better, and we get to know the speaker and make it an enjoyable process. We probably didn't need that type of analysis just with an ice-breaking speech. But she gave us a great exhibition of her evaluation skills. Wee Win, evaluating Tai Tan. He came up here and gave a personal reaction. And I like the way he talked about the speaker achieving his objectives. I also like the way Wee Win smiles when he's on stage. When you're giving someone recommendations, when you have this persona of, that's such a good guy, it's all right. It's very non-confronting, and it's very easy to give points of improvement without being negative. I really like that about Wee Win. Point of improvement. Don't use the word you when you're evaluating someone. Speak about them in third person. One of the worst things you can do is say, you should have. Never ever use that in an evaluation. Talk about the person and how you'd like to see what he could have done. But he finished, I like the way he finished. He finished with a story that the speaker can step into. It's a very powerful way for any evaluator to finalise an evaluation. Lim Lee was our next speaker, our next evaluator. She came up here, gave a personal reaction, talked about the speaker achieving the objectives. The other thing I like about Lee Lin is she has good pace. The way she talks is not too fast, not too slow. She just gets on with it and keeps coming out with the details, and it's easy to listen to. Point of improvement, when you ask the audience a question and they don't respond, leave it there and move on. But she was supportive and encouraging, and that came through in her evaluation. The next evaluator was Long Lu. Long Lu is an experienced evaluator. She talked about the speaker addressing the objectives and gave a personal reaction. I like the way Lon Lu celebrated the good things that the speaker did. It's a wonderful way to lift everybody up, not only the audience, but also the speaker. It sets the tone for giving some points of improvement. And the way Lon Lu gave her points of improvement, I'd like to demonstrate what not to do. Hold your finger up and go like this. Did you notice that Lon Lu did that only when she was giving the recommendations on how to improve? It's a bit like being a school teacher or your mummy telling you that you've done the wrong thing. But it was detailed, constructive and encouraging. A grammarian, Holmes. Great word of the day, and a lot of people used it, so it's always a good sign that the word of the day was doing its job, and used other contexts of the word stunning, which I enjoyed. He listened throughout the whole meeting and gave us a list of detailed words or phrases with impact that we could celebrate. Point of improvement, I would have liked to see Holmes name the speaker who gave us the word or gave us the phrase, and spend a bit more time on words or phrases with impact. So words that create pictures in our minds, words that make us laugh, situations that made us laugh, words or phrases that create emotions in us. Those words can be celebrated, and when they're celebrated during the grammarian's role, we can say, oh, we should use more of those words when we give a speech. It just keeps on making that idea stronger and stronger in the whole club's mind. But he gave us a full report and he listened throughout the whole meeting. Ums and ahs. Tang Kong. Tang Kong, I thought he was going to give us a speech when he came up here. He just carried on and talked about what he was going to talk about, and then talked about, and then he told us why we have ums and ahs. I like that. He told us the reason why we have an and an ah counter. And then he gave us a full report. He just listed the people and told us exactly how many we made. It's very powerful, because a lot of the time we give ums and ahs and we don't realise that we're giving them. And it's only that feedback we go, ooh, I don't realise I did it. So point of improvement, tell us why we have an and an ah counter, and then just get on with it. But he listened throughout the meeting and gave us a full report. I'd like to give a special mention to the audience. I thought the audience of REMIT were really good. I was very impressed with some of the responses to the table topics. My goodness, I've heard a lot of experienced Toastmasters like to give some of the responses that came out of REMIT. So well done for that. Point of improvement, bring some more friends to our next meeting. But come again and we'll see you next time. So that concludes my evaluation, and well done to everyone who made a contribution to today's meeting. Thank you.